I want to talk to you about getting the most out of your banking relationship. We live at a time when those relationships have never been under more pressure. Customers complain that their banks have shut up shop and won't listen to them. Banks complain their customers have unrealistic expectations. The reality is, we need each other. To survive and prosper, banks need customers, and customers need access to the finance that banks can provide. Of course, the government and the financial institutions have worked very hard to create new opportunities, to make it easier to access finance. But all of those schemes will not put one penny in a company's coffers. To access that cash depends on a relationship with your bank. Only with a good relationship have the opportunity to get the financing that your business needs. It doesn't guarantee it, but without the relationship, you have no chance at all. And of course, the first thing you've got to understand is your bank wants to be understood. Now, I know you want your bank to understand you, but if you don't understand your bank, you will never get the most out of a relationship. To begin with, your bank wants to make money. It wants to charge you interest and fees. It wants you to pay for the relationship. Accept it. Understand what the bank's reasonable needs are. Negotiate by all means, but at the margins. Don't argue an impossible case. Otherwise, you destroy the relationship before it begins. Help your relationship manager get the right deal from his bank for you. And that's an important point, because this relationship is not just with an institution, it's with an individual. Your relationship manager matters to you. You need to understand his needs. He needs a decent customer presenting a good quality case that his bank will approve because it's confident of the credit risk, it's confident it can make the right returns. He needs you to help him. And don't be content with a relationship just with your day-to-day contact. The more you have a relationship with other people in your bank, with the decision makers, the more your reputation and credibility is established, the better opportunity you have to get your bank to support you when you need it most. Like all relationships, the banking relationship needs to be worked at, and that's difficult to do when you're busy running your company on a day-to-day basis, but it's worth it. The more effort you put into having a decent relationship, the better the support you will find from your bank when times are tough. Part of the issue, of course, is about having the right sort of relationship. You need credibility with your bank. How do you get that? Well, at least two ways: who you know and what you know. Who are your external advisors? Do they have credibility with your bank? Do they have a good relationship? And what about your internal advice? Is your finance guy credible? Does he have the confidence of your bank? To some extent, you're judged by the company you keep. Make sure that you've got the right advisors. But what you know is equally important. How good is your regular financial information? Does it give confidence? And what about your business plan? Is that robust and reliable? Now, people say to me that a business plan has no validity beyond 1 year, let alone the 3 or 5 that many are spread over. What a business plan does is to give confidence. It shows that you know where you want to get and how you're going to get there. And if it's properly drawn, it will also show what you're going to do when the unexpected happens, as inevitably it will. A business plan is about credibility. Oh, and let's not forget forecasts. They need to be timely and reliable as well. You need to know you've got a cash flow problem before the checks start bouncing. Otherwise, your relationship is in for a rocky time. Like all relationships, your relationship with your bank needs to be worked at. You need to spend time helping them get to know you and your business, and you need to spend a bit of time understanding them and their issues. You need a relationship that's built on trust, and that means no surprises. Oh, it's nice to give someone a good surprise, but not if they then worry about what it is that you haven't told them. No surprises and complete openness. In my experience working in high-pressure turnaround situations, I've always tried to make sure that my banks know what I know, and pretty much to the same time scale. If there's a problem, they know I'm dealing with it. If there's a potentially serious problem, they know I'm thinking about it and I'll get back to them once I've worked out what to do. In banking, as in life, people trust people. Getting to know your bank relationship manager, getting them to know and understand your business, and having complete openness takes hard work. But it's worth it, because when times are tough, yours is the relationship that will prevail. That is what will get you the help you need when you need it most.